Hey YouTube, so today I was on Kijiji here in Canada, and somebody had this. This is a homelite 1959, first year production, because of the color, because later they turned them to red apparently. Homelite Buzz, made in Canada with a Terry plant. That's not original I don't think, but no matter. Yeah, so this is neat. These were sold as a consumer saw, like a cheap chainsaw, kind of like the Mac 15. Yeah, just compared to the other saws, this thing's pretty flippin' clunky. Like even compared to that Model 17 up there, this thing's just kind of like a home built tractor. It was missing the oiler. I pulled the oiler out of I had an extra one from like a Super XL or XL12 or something, and it seems to work fine. But yeah, this is a 7/16 pitch chain. Like, that's massive. Let's turn you guys around here. Like, look how massive that thing is. That's crazy. I originally just wanted it, thinking that'd be a better match for that Model 17 up there, but this thing seems to be in really not bad shape for being 63 years old. It's got tilts in, looks like an HL carb on it. The starter cord is broken. I'm gonna try and fix that here right away actually. Let's look at this muffler. I'm gonna take a look at the piston on this thing and bring you guys in to take a look at the piston if I can get to it. So I guess that's one good thing about back in the olden days where they mixed crap like 16:1. It's not like stuff was gonna seize. But look at this muffler. There's not much to that muffler. Like it's just it's like nothing. Just a little box. And see, these older homelights are all just flathead, so that's kind of a pain in the ass. That's why I don't like McCulloch's or Pioneer. Too much just flathead. Some people are fine with that. I just don't like it. Difficult spot. I really don't want to pull the front handle off because I don't think that's going to be necessary for anything I'm going to have to do to this saw actually. Oh, Jesus. That's kind of awkward. Do you have a long flat blade anymore? It'd be pretty groovy if I did. I think I do in the shed, but not. Oh, there we go. That worked. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, just 63-year-old screws just coming right out just because there's so much oil coming out of the exhaust. It's like that Model 17. It's just so much carbon caked on that exhaust port. Before I ever want to try to run, I actually want to take care of that because that would be no good. That should just pop off, shouldn't it? Maybe. What the heck? There we go. It's just tight. That's good. Okay, as for this piston, I'll find a flashlight of some kind. So we bring you guys in. Don't really have a flashlight down here, unfortunately. I used to. Oh, see if we can find it this way. But the piston actually does not look too bad in here. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. The exhaust port's filthy, but let's see if I can get this thing turned over. So I'm trying to juggle the light here. It's not working too well. Just one sec. Can I turn that on? Well, there we go. Ah, look at that magic of phones. So anyways, now there's obviously spots on it, but I mean, it's really, I mean, it looks worse in the camera than it actually is. You'll just have to take my word for it, but it's actually not bad at all. Anyways, I just want to see if I can. Yeah, I can feel that spot, but I mean, really, for the age of it, I'm not going to worry about that too much. I mean, some carbon scoring could have happened 60 years ago, for all we know. Anyways, so yeah, that's a good sign. I'm going to put this muffler cover on back. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it back on. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. There's not too much carbon in there. So, and believe it or not, I actually believe that Red Armor will help clean shit like that out. I've seen it happen on a, what the hell was that? A little homelite XL, or XL12 I should say. It was carved up. It was just when I first started using Red Armor. Just like, hey, let's, Jeff Ward, the leader of Canadian Vintage Chainsaw Hoarders, he turned me on to that stuff, and it's just a phenomenal oil. It's like magic. There used to be this one idiot on a homelite page that claimed that Red Armor destroyed his saw. It's like, no, it's because you didn't put it back together right. I'm pretty sure. Like, you can give someone the benefit of the doubt, but hey, it's hard to kill a homelite Super XL unless you've put it back together, because he said he completely rebuilt it, brand new piston, blah blah blah. But I think he used Little Red Barn piston, so I have heard some bad things about Little Red Barn pistons occasionally. It's all hearsay because I've never actually used one. Hopefully I can repair this starter unit. When Buddy said the starter was broken, my first thought was that maybe the recoil spring went, which I probably could find a recoil spring for this. But who knows, right? This shit's old. That's a Fairbanks Morse system. Now, okay. So I'm gonna pause you guys. I gotta fuck around with this. I've taken one of these apart before, but it's been a while, so I don't want to embarrass myself. See you in a bit. So I got the starter together. I don't like this style of starter. It's a little funky. It needs new prawls. First I tried flipping. It's like two prawls that's shaped like this that ride inside of a cylinder, and they kind of cam in to turn it. These ones are pretty worn, so I tried flipping the whole thing upside down, but then I realized, no, that wouldn't work because it's backwards. So then I actually took the little springs off and like flipped them around. So now I got this. Why I don't like the starter is, well, yeah, they're worn, but you gotta give it, they need centrifugal force to spin out and cam. So I might try to find some new ones that aren't so worn. I think Leon has them. I'll check. But yeah, I think this thing will You should do a compression test on it. It's not going to be easy to do a compression test just because of the way this thing is, but why not? That looks like it's an 11/16 or 13/16, I should say. Yes, it is. Let's do a good old compression test on her. See, buddy that sold this to me said it was running a couple years ago, so until this cord broke and stopped running it. No, it was running. Looks like it was running a little on the lean side, but okay. Now this thing's funky. I just can't hold the throttle open, so this is gonna be kind of a shitty test, but whatever. That's only showing 90 psi. I'll do this just like that, I guess. Choke is off. Where's that on? I don't know. Go halfway. It's even less now. That must not be screwed in. Oh, it wasn't screwed in tight enough. Jesus fuck. Fucking dummy. Okay, let's try this shit again. Okay, it's showing up at 120 psi, so this might not be in tight enough, but that is enough to run. Bet you with a little dab of oil down would be even better. I'm just gonna pause you guys a second. So yeah, it seems to have about 120 psi, which isn't ideal, but hey, it should run with that. My compression tester is getting a little long in the tooth too, so. Okay, let's look for some spark. That is on. Oh yeah, this thing definitely has spark. Bring you guys in so you can see it. Don't knock shit off the table. Let's try and get you guys a good view of the spark here. Okay. Okay, hopefully this shows up this time. More gooder. So, there's compression. I mean, not stellar compression, but it's got compression. It has spark. This looks like it belongs in a car, not a chainsaw, but you know what, whatever. I'm just going to put it back in there because it seems to be doing the job. I do have a car rebuild kit for this, but I don't think I'm going to put it on just yet. Who knows, this thing might just fire up. I don't have fuel line for this thing, because this thing's fuel line is it's kind of loose. I don't like that. Tighten. Oh, excuse me, see if I can tighten that guy up. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Look what a fancy throttle these have on the head. Stuff. That's even cheesier than the Mac 5s have. So, as far as fuel line goes, that comes from the tank. It doesn't look great, that's for sure, but where does that run from? Okay, right there, down to there. Okay. Oh god, that's like tar in there. That's not good. Yeah. Okay, so there's some really, really old, gnarly tar like fuel in there. So I'm going to replace the fuel line. Might have to do carb work. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I'm guessing yes, but this air filter material looks like that same fragile stuff that's in stuff like that Model 17 and like the older MCS 26s and stuff. Oh yeah, it totally is. Whatever that's made out of. I don't know what that shit is. It's fucking weird. It's like some kind of compressed mesh. Okay, that's choke off. That's choke on. Okay. That fuel line's so gnarly. Like, unbelievably gnarly. Oh, let's gonna pause you guys, see if I got some fuel line I'll fit in there.